80% of people in the United States, that's about 300 million people, claim that they want to write a book. My very first full nonfiction book was released on Amazon.com. That book became a national #1 new release on Amazon.com. Woohoo! In 4 categories. Called my publisher said, hold on a minute. I know it's because she didn't believe me. She comes back and she says, wow, that's amazing. That's virtually unheard of for a first-time author. But it doesn't stop there. Once it was no longer a new release, my book went on to become a #1 bestseller overall in those same 4 categories. And it stayed in those categories on the bestseller list for almost a year. But that's not the end of the story either. From there, my book started winning national and international awards. It even went on to win some pretty big deal peer review awards. It was amazing. I never planned or expected this, but because I paid attention to producing and writing and publishing a high quality book, that's what went out on the market, and that's what people started seeing and what people started responding to. So I tell you this to see if you can imagine your book being here. I learned a lot during this process, and a lot of the things that I'm learning and have learned, I'm going to share with you. And I'm going to make sure that your name is on your book cover. So, what's holding you back?
I've written books and I know how hard they are to write. Her book is a bestseller. It won all kinds of awards. I want my next book to look like that.
So let's get into talking about the 3 steps to writing a high quality book. The first step is marketing from the very start. The second step is writing step by step. And then we're going to talk a little bit about publishing quality. So let's go on to writing step by step. I talk about my ASAP of writing excuses. Aspiration killers translate into people believing that they don't know how to write. So it keeps them from ever getting started. The next thing is about schedules. So many people, again, will say, well, I really want to write my book, but I cannot squeeze one more thing into my daily routine. Well, you know what? You really can. What are the top 5 priorities in your life? Where are the top 5 places that you spend your time? So is your book one of these top 5 priorities? The next step is about accountability. There are people that you want to have hold you accountable and people that you don't. When you get to that point where you get stuck and it's an uphill battle to take that next step for writing your book, I know where the handholds are. And you know what? I'm already up here, so I'm going to reach down and say, come on, follow me. We can do this. Come on. The P in the ASAP process is the worry about what positive or negative judgments other people are going to pass down to you. The fear is natural, but use the fear to propel you towards your goal. So the first thing that happens when you have a good quality book is it raises your credibility. When your credibility is increased, guess what? Doors open and you have access to more and more of your specific clients. Your income goes up too. Amazing. All because you took the courage to step out and make that first step to write your top quality book.
I have been fortunate enough to write a #1 best-selling book, but I'll tell you something. I just witnessed and listened to Arlene Gale. She's the master. Having your hand held while you're writing a book, having somebody take the mystery out, having somebody say, it's good, tweak this, do that, have you considered this? It's invaluable.
Hi, I'm Debbie Allen, an international business speaker and author now of 8 books, and I just had the opportunity of hearing Arlene Gale speak, and what she does is help people write their book, and that's exactly what I need for my clients. In fact, I've hired her to work with her to get my proposal done for my 9th book. So here I've been a best-selling author, work with major publishers, and I still need to work with Arlene. She is a true professional. I was really blown away by her presentation and what she had to share and her years of credibility and wisdom. So I really look forward to working with Arlene, and I really highly recommend that you work with her too.